Hello and welcome to Snakecremental. It's a fun little game that I found. Seems to be Snake, but an incremental game. So, seems like it will be pretty fun. Kind of gives me a vibe of Node Busters a little bit, which is a game that I played early on the channel. It looks like actually this will support controller, so let's try that. Well, this is in fact just Snake. But we're doing pretty well. Oh. Huh. Alright, movement seemed a little slow there. But unlock red? That's already been done. Okay, but we can't increase the value quite yet. Let me try... Okay. So, similar to classic Snake, movement is delayed just a little bit. So you kind of have to preemptively do your inputs. And it looks like we can only get a certain amount before the bar on the top right goes away. And I assume that will kind of end the run. Yep, there it is. So we can only get 10 at a time. So let's increase that value. Increase color gain based on final score. Increase red value based on length. Interesting. Alright, but we should now be getting 2 for each of these. And I wonder, it doesn't look like that decreases the red bar in the same way. Whew, that was close. So, it looks like we can only get 10 little pips here. And whatever their value is just what their value is. Ooh, there we go. And now we have 20. So, we could increase it based on length. Oh, we could keep upgrading this. I see, this has 4 upgrades. Let's actually, yeah, let's get that one. Oh, we're 2 away from getting another one. All right. So these should each give 3 now. And it also doesn't seem like the amount of pip increases how long our snake is. But yeah, this is just Snake. With a little bit of score attached to it. I assume it will get a little crazier. And then this will be the last one. Perfect. So we can increase this again. You know what we can do? Let's increase this again, and then let's also start getting some length modifiers. So we can increase health. I assume that's what the top right thing is. And spawn a second red. Ooh, okay. So would that just give more options then of where to go? That might just be the case. I remember back in the day, there was an old JavaScript Snake game that I'd play. And you would change the size of the board. You could change it just by decreasing the window size. Get that. Further increase red value. Okay. And so it's really easy to just get a win by decreasing the window size to like as tiny as possible. And the snake board would just be like 2 tiles. So you'd go over 1 tile, get the only pip. Your snake would now be the entire board, which was all of 2 tiles. And you'd win. Obviously not quite a realistic win, though. There we go. 75. This is getting up pretty quick. Increase color gain based on final score. We'll do that. And then increase red score. I'm not really sure how that works. I think score is in the top left. So that was 5, now 6. So I think the top left is the score, and then how much we've collected is just on the left there. So that's now 7. Okay. So that was a pretty good upgrade to get, I think. And, oh, one more. Cool. Oh, and then it increases it afterwards. Interesting. Well, hey, I think that was a really good thing to get then. Could make red give us more. Increase value based on length. Increase health. There's a couple options here. Increase score based on length. That seems pretty good as well. Honestly, I think this one might be our best bet currently in terms of just getting more things. So we're trying to get the highest score we can in the top left there. We've already surpassed where we were before. How much will this give? That's pretty good. It's 100 each. Let's increase the red value again. It's just a cutesy little game as well. I think the big thing with Node Busters, specifically that reminds me of this game, or rather this game to Node Busters, is probably just the not cell shaded, the like CRT filter. 148, not bad, not bad. Can we get this? Increase score based on length. I think that's good. And then I think next we'll go for health, just so we can actually start hitting lengths that are better. And there we go. One more. Perfect. 152. Yeah, let's go for health now. If we get 2 health upgrades, it's pretty good. So we should be able to now snake around a bit longer. Which should also, near the end, give us a lot more. Because our score will be higher, our length will be higher. Overall, everything will just be better. Then it just comes down to, can I play Snake well enough and long enough to actually utilize those higher multipliers? We'll have to see. So far, this ain't too bad, though. I'm curious to see how quickly the game gets to a sense of the player's skill. And whether it's something where you have to eventually beat Snake, which will be interesting. Let's see, 406. Holy, all right, let's get a second red. And there's another currency, spawn a third red. Okay, let's max out that upgrade. Oh, there's another upgrade there, actually. But yeah, this just gives us more options now. So, in a sense of getting as long as possible, as quick as possible, not having to run across the entire board just to get to an option is quite nice. You can kind of be a little smart with your pathing. Like that. There we go, that was pretty good. We can further increase red value. Unlocks criticals. You're not sure. Increase critical chance, increase critical multiplier. Interesting. Let's increase red score, because that's going to be a good multiplier. So I wonder if criticals are another type of like pip that spawns, or if it's an effect that applies whenever you grab a pip. I guess we'll have to see. Oh, that's a critical. Oh, that just is worth way more, it looks like, or times 2. So that's pretty substantial. Let's go around, grab these. There we go. Oh, that's an achievement. Complete tier 1. Oh, we hit max score, 99. Cool. So that's what that resource is. So we'll go ahead and do that. And we can unlock blue for a lot of red. Increase our health by quite a bit. Increase the multiplier. Increase red score. We'll go ahead and get that. Just max that out. Honestly, let's just go ahead and max that out. Increase starting length. Snake can now pass through the sides of the grid. Ooh, okay. Interesting. All right, let's go to tier 2 then. I wonder what the difference is between the different tiers, other than another score numerical value. Oh, there's a critical down there. It could also be worth saving the criticals Our health goes down faster, though. That's what it is. It could be worth saving our criticals until the end, when our snake length is higher, which means that the critical would then be worth more. Ooh, okay. Corner is a little tricky. This will probably be the last one. Yep. Alright. Let's see here. More health, maybe? Yeah, let's go more health. That has one more upgrade. So here's 2 criticals, just right off the bat. Let's get both of those. The nice thing is it doesn't look like criticals hurt us twice as much. They just give us twice as many resources, which is pleasant. Oh man. Yeah, that multiplier based on length is kind of crazy. We can increase our starting length or increase the value of reds. Let's do that, actually. I think we can get both. Yep. And then also increase the multiplier for criticals. Yeah, that was just 234 on its own. I mean, each of these are like 100 or something. Just 300 right there. So yeah, we're getting to some pretty crazy numbers already. Alright, I want to get that critical. And I want to get that critical. It's the last one here. 487. Yeah, we're getting some crazy stuff already. Let's increase health for the last time here. Collected reds have a chance to heal. Ooh, that's really good. That has a lot more upgrades. Let's increase starting length. I think that's maxed out, yep. And then we'll increase that to 3 times. I'm going to wait to get blues, just because we already kind of have a lot to do here. There we go. $4,000 in a single run. Kind of crazy. All right, what can we get here? We can actually increase the transfer criticals. We'll do that. And you know what? Sure. Further increase red value. I remember when playing other games like this, you end up increasing something by like 5%, and it shows up way more often. Even though 5% doesn't seem like that much. You can see we're already at 2,000 red. And based on our length, I mean, we're going to have a pretty high multiplier here. Yeah. All right. So, you know, let's go ahead and get mirror grid. And then criticals are now worth more. So now we can do fun things like this, which would make it a little bit less stressful to grab things at the edges now. I'll probably still be turning around at the edge if I don't have to go through it, because corners are now, they're still just as dangerous. It's very easy to accidentally get yourself in a corner. And yeah, let's make it so that reds can actually heal us now, or at least have a chance to. I guess that sound effect means that it did heal us. I wonder by how much it heals. Okay, so we still do take damage when it heals, but it's significantly less. Just gonna wrap around and grab that. There's a critical over there. Yeah, you can tell just that one upgrade has allowed us to survive so much longer. Quite literally, in fact. Our snake is so much longer. Yeah, this is kind of ridiculous. Just that one upgrade allowing all this. There we go. I assume that means 1,000? It's kind of hard to tell. 22... I'm gonna guess that means 1,000. So... increase heal chance. And increase heal amount. Ooh, heal amount's actually gonna be pretty good. For letting us survive longer. And let's max that out. Critical reds heal twice as much. Okay, cool. And yep, we'll max out critical chance. there anything else here? We'll increase the red value again. And off we go. So yeah, I don't think we got the criticals healed twice as much. All right. Yeah, we're already at 7,000. Oh, yeah, I thought I had died there. Right, forgot we could pass through. There we go. Got 18,000 just from that. I'd say we can go ahead and unlock blue now. That's an achievement. Unlock blue. Further increase health requires blue. Increase chance, critical chance. Ooh, what's this times 4? Criticals affect score. That should be pretty good. So we need 50,000 red, 1,000 blue. And blue value is going to be like nothing at this point, I think. Let's go see. Each blue is... Okay, so it starts out at 2. Oh, and then it spawns 2 little ones. Interesting. Okay. Oh, that's a critical blue, though. And that means that the tiny ones are also criticals. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, let's definitely increase blue value. And then... probably further increase red. Or actually, no, we should probably... yeah, increase heal chance. Because healing is going to allow us to stick around a little bit longer here. We'll try to go for both, although we really should be prioritizing blues at this point. There we go. And this tiny one's a critical. Oh, it's 20. It's not too bad. What do we have over here? Increase armor. Increase blue score. Huh. Yeah, let's increase armor. Oh, we could have actually gotten one more upgrade there for blue. That's alright. But with the healing from red, and now just the flat extra armor, I would think that we'd last a little bit longer, but I guess blues don't also heal us. We're getting more, though. Let's increase blue score, and then increase blue value. There's a red critical, 550 right off the bat. Kind of crazy. There's another blue critical. That's it. Yeah, blues deal quite a bit of damage to us. So, let's increase that value again. Let's get another piece of armor. It's hard to tell what armor does, or not in terms of what it does, but how much it does. And each of these blues, I think so far has been critical. Well, except for that one. And this will be the last one here. There we go. Lots of blue. Okay, we'll get the final blue value upgrade. And we'll bump blue score. Now what do we have? Increase blue value based on collected red. Interesting. Spawn a second blue. Further increase the value. That's 50,000 blue. Holy. Okay. We could probably get this one pretty easily. Let's start by getting some reds. We're gonna need a little bit to get that. Plus reds are gonna heal us. Then we'll get this critical red, and now we'll start getting blues. Or not. Alright, well, let's just try that again. And we'll go up here, grab that blue. You know, actually we can go around this way. And grab this blue. Then here's some criticals. There we go. One more run will get us it. Yeah, and I wonder how much it will increase it, because we're getting quite a bit of red. But I imagine it's not like, oh, for every red you have, you get an extra blue. That would be kind of insane to get right off the bat. Okay, so we should be good on red and blue at this point. So just collecting what we can. There we go. And let's get that. All right, let's try it out. So if we start by getting a blue now, it's 12. And then if we get some reds, there we go. It's 22. Okay. I guess it's a little tricky to calculate because it also is dependent on length. But no, this is already pretty much better. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's go ahead and increase armor again. And then in terms of, oh, we can actually get way more health. I forgot about these upgrades. All right, our health should be significantly better now. Oh, it's trying to go for that critical. There we go. And then we'll wrap around. There we go. Grab the blue. We're actually healing a little bit now every time we grab a heal because of the amount of armor we have. So that's good. Actually, we can go this way. Okay. Hey, that was pretty good. Let's see what we can do here. Further increase critical multiplier. Further increase color gain based on final score. 5,000 blue. And what is this? Increase snake speed. I wouldn't mind that, actually. It is starting to feel a little slow. Let's go ahead and increase red value a little bit. And, yeah, sure. We'll increase snake speed a little bit. Anything else we can get? Nope. All right. That's a little faster. Especially when having to go all the way from one side of the board to the other. The speed is very helpful. Go. Gonna get quite a bit on this one. And we'll make the last one of red. Hopefully it heals us. Nope. Hopefully. No. Alright, well that was pretty good. Let's see here. Max that out. Unlock skins. Alright, cool. We have that one unlocked. Anything else we can get right now? Oh, up here. Increase heal amount, increase heal chance. We'll get chance. And we need to remember to be getting reds because they actually increase the amount of blues we get. There we go. And we have some criticals. There we go. Let's try to get this last blue over here. There we go. Perfect. Now we can do heal amount. Or we could increase our health more. Or increase our critical chance. Let's actually do that. Increase the multiplier. And we can get the health, actually. And another armor. Lots of good stuff. This one is already starting out pretty well. Now if we get the criticals affect our health, I think we don't have it yet. Could be mistaken. But I wonder if that would just give double health instead of, or health based on the multiplier that criticals give. That'd be pretty good. And our snake is really long at this point. Holy. Gotta start to be careful. There we go. There it is. Oh, and we hit max score again. Nice. So that was 134 1,000 red that we got from that. Pretty good. Let's spawn a second blue, and we can eventually unlock green. Spawn more mini blues, that'd be pretty nice. Let's see here. Criticals affect score. Oh, that's really good, actually. Critical reds heal twice as much. We'll grab that. And we'll heal up a little bit. And I did see armor that we can get here. Maxed out armor. Collected blues increase armor. Ooh, okay. And that's not a chance to increase armor with collected blues. That's just a guarantee. So that's pretty good. And criticals affecting score is also going to be pretty crazy now. So we just want to be collecting criticals as much as possible. Yeah, we've already went well over max score. So I'm glad we're playing on the next level. Let's see here. This will max out the health there. Let's further increase critical chance. That's going to be good to have. Further increase color gain based on final score. Yeah, we need to actually get that. And finish getting that as well. Okay. Yeah, now that we're hitting scores that are really high, we should definitely be making it so that the amount we get is based on that. Yeah, start collecting some reds to try to get some health. Alright. There we go. Beautiful. So now we should be getting a ton more. It'll be right at the end, I'm pretty sure. I think it affects that multiplier, as opposed to actively while we're grabbing things. But we'll just grab all these criticals. Oh, wow. Okay, that's pretty much doubled our multiplier at the end. I'm not really interested in skins currently, so we'll wait to spend some stuff on that. But we'll go ahead and get that, though. And we'll want to start to increase that. Increase the heal chance. Alright. Criticals spawn enough, honestly. I could probably just go for criticals. Just to really max out our score. We do want to go for some red criticals, though. We're getting almost 10,000 for each critical red, which is kind of crazy. There it is. We are. Yeah, blues still deal so much more damage. But that was pretty good. Let's see, we can max that out. Increase that by still quite a bit. Can we do speed? We can. 30,000 for the next one. I do like how if the large blue is critical, the small ones are guaranteed to be, but they can still be critical of their own accord, like this. It's very good logic. Makes sense. And we're probably going to be dying here soon. Let's get this critical. And we'll get this blue. There we go. Anything we can get here? Skins or unlock greens? You know what? Fine. Unlock skins. Let's see achievement. Oh, skins give you bonuses. The effect of all unlocked skins are always active. Oh. Well, then let's just do those real quick. So we need 50,000 red, 20,000 blue. That should be pretty easy to get. You want to start by getting some reds. There's a crit blue over here I'm going to grab instead. Okay. And we can now get both of these. We're going to be dashed or dotted. I think we'll be dashed. And now we're just getting more resources, which is pretty cool. All right, let's keep going. Let's get all these criticals. Go down here and grab those. Things are just worth so much more as well. That critical actually healed us up quite a bit. 804,000 for red. That is insane. Okay. Yeah, let's definitely max that out. Increase all score. Wow, okay. Yeah, let's go for that. And then that's the multiplier. I thought there was one for red that we hadn't gotten yet. Ended up, that would have been pretty good. But I guess we did get it, because I don't see it here. Increase blue value. Spawn more mini blues. Oh, collected blues increase armor. That's what I'm thinking. Alright, well, let's see if we can't get that. Let's see. We'll just work on grabbing... Oh! Well, that hasn't happened in a while, but we still got quite a bit from that. But yeah, our score is now just 20% more, just because. So, I wonder if, given enough criticals, we could actually max out the score on this stage. I'm gonna guess we don't have enough health to do that yet, even with healing. Yeah, but that is a pretty good score. Alright. I think at this point, let's spawn more mini blues. Then increase heal amount. Let's actually grab that. Oh, there's another one past it. Further increase heal amount. It's 1 million. Let's increase snake speed. Let's max that out. Then we'll have to wait to get green. But we're pretty close to getting it. Let's get that critical. I'm gonna see if I can just stick with criticals for right now. Okay, no. But I'll spawn a blue. There's a critical over there. And we'll get some reds. There we go. This is what I like to see. We can just get all criticals, or at least as many as possible. Now we start getting some blues. There we go. That was pretty good. Unlock green. Increase green score. Oh, unlock the snake's tongue with 5,000 green. Interesting. Oh, and there's this over here. Continue increasing color. So we know that those are really good. We can also keep increasing the critical chance. We can increase heal amount more, actually. Oh, and we have some new things. Okay. So we'll get that. Further increase armor using green as well. And you know what? We'll spawn more mini blues. Ooh, green really takes a hit out of our health here. But we're already starting out with 200 something of it, so not too bad. Let's just do that again. Get the criticals. We'll just keep running this. We could probably get quite a bit of red criticals to boost our score, and then just grab like 1 green or something, since green does hit us so hard. Let's see what we can do with that. So, let's see, we can increase the green score or increase the green value. Did that. Unlock the green bar. Takes 500 green. Alright. We can get to that pretty quick. And can we get the green critical? Yep. Perfect. Increase green bar color multiplier. Alright, well I don't really know what the green bar is quite yet. So I guess we'll just have to see. Is there anything I can unlock with my other things? No. Alright, so I see the bar over to the right. Does it only go up when I get greens? It does. Ah, and then is everything a ×2? It seems like it. Okay. I see. So it's worth starting out with greens to get the green bar filled, and then running around and grabbing as many other things as possible. Okay. Interesting. Let's see here. Further increase blue value. Yeah, we need a lot more greens for that. There we go. Just gonna start by getting as much as we can here. And then we don't really have enough health to fill up the green bar again, so we'll just finish out by getting other things. There we go. We'll increase blue value. But we could have also increased the score. So Snake's tongue is 5,000. Oh, that's 200,000. Okay. I might work real quick just to try to get not green things. Just because they take so much health. So we really should get that blue gives us armor upgrade. So yeah, I'm just going to work on these for now. That's 71,000 for blue. Here we go. Collected blues give armor. Oh, we can increase how much that actually gives. That's pretty good. Alright, can we see what our armor is? I guess not. And it's not increasing the armor enough really to be very noticeable. Let's do it again. And collected reds do impact blues, so we should try to get some reds here. Avoid the greens for now, they just take way too much health. We will deal with them later. And get that. Perfect. And what can we do with that? We can increase our score again. Increase blue value, 10 to 15. That's not bad. We can double the amount of armor we're actually getting. It's also not bad. We'll go with that one. And so greens can increase our health. We could almost further increase health amount. Blues also... Oh, we can actually get that one really easily. Just to finish maxing out our critical multiplier. What else are we missing here, potentially? I don't see too much. Okay. So we're still kind of working on blues. Because greens, yeah, greens just take too much health. But we are getting... Oh, whoops. That's alright. We are getting twice as much armor whenever we collect a blue now, though. So that should help us hopefully not take as much damage. Fingers crossed. Alright, we're getting ×2 on things. I'll just grab a green while it's under ×2. And we can now grab you. Further increase the multiplier. Got it. Further increase critical strike. Or not critical strike, but just critical chance. And then could further increase heal chance as well. And heal amount. Also wouldn't be a bad idea. Well, that's 30,000, and that's some crazy amounts. So Critical blues add twice as much armor. Huh. Okay. I think getting more armor through there as well. Okay. What happens if we focus on greens for a little bit here? We just say, okay, greens are the only thing we're going to end up getting. Probably not going to get as many greens just because our score multiplier won't be as high. Let's see. So that was about 4,000, just focusing on that. Collected greens increase bar multiplier. Ooh. That's really good. Okay. So now let's try increasing our score a little bit before grabbing greens. Guess it's going to be a hard test because we did just upgrade things. But how much did we get that time? Okay, we definitely didn't get as many, but we did get a lot of other things. So let's see here. We'll increase the green value. You know what? We'll go ahead and increase blue value as well. We can't increase heal amount. What does that actually increase it by? 18 to 24. Don't really think that's worth right now. We'll go ahead and increase critical chance as well. Let's go ahead and get the green. Yeah, collected greens increasing multiplier is going to be kind of big. Let's grab that. And we're not going to be able to, get another green for that. That's all right, though. And let's just go right back into it. Let's go for green there. We might be able to get another green. There we go. Cool. It's quite a bit. We can actually unlock the tongue now, which is an achievement. Collecting with the tongue does less damage. Ooh. Okay. So does this just mean that we have an extra tile in front of us now? I think it might. And we can increase our score again and increase green score. Ah, I see. Yeah, so it gives us an extra little reach. But we have to come at things a tile in advance, essentially. And then we can make it so that those things make us take less damage. So that'll be pretty good. Let's see, is there anything we can unlock? Increase blue armor added. That's going to be really good, actually. And what does this take? That's 100,000 green. Okay. So we're not getting that quite yet. I don't think the tongue gives us any other benefit until we unlock that upgrade. Now we're getting ×3. Ooh, barely didn't hit my tail there. We definitely lasted longer that time. We actually almost maxed out our score. So if we increase it one more time, that should actually do it for us. Then let's just make it so everything is worth a bit more. And let's go. All right. This one, I wouldn't be surprised if we end up maxing out our score. We did pretty well last time, partially because of all the heals we got off of reds. Critical reds especially. And then blues increase the amount of armor. That time we didn't last as long though. That's alright. We'll do it again. Let's try to get these blues. There we go. Go for the criticals. Yeah, getting the thing where criticals give us more armor will be huge, considering how many things are criticals at this point. And I wonder as well, at this point, if I don't collect any greens, how long can we go for? Oh yeah, getting blues is doing like almost no damage to us. I think at this point it is doing no damage. Yeah, this is actually turning into a game of Snake at this point. So I wonder at what point could I get enough blues that greens do just about nothing? Let's see. I mean, yeah, that green didn't really do much. Oh, I didn't mean to go up there, but we did max out our score. Cool. Which means we can now make it so that collected greens increase the multiplier, which is huge. Critical greens charge the bar twice as much, and spawn a second green. All right. Let's see here. Do we have enough to get any of these? Not quite yet. Further increased armor would actually be nice. Critical blues has twice as much. Yes, please. Let's also grab that. Let's just increase our flat armor. You know what? Yeah, we'll increase our heal amount at this point. Alright. Yeah, it's getting to the point where we're actually kind of having to play Snake. Alright. Our health is still not too good. We are relying pretty heavily on collecting a ton of blues. I guess we are also on the next level, so blues are going to be hurting out quite a bit more. Yeah, like reds are actually hurting us now. This might be the first time where I kind of want to go back to a previous level. But we are getting a lot of resources, so I think we should also probably be focusing green at this point. How much does that give? 10,000? Not bad. We can increase the bar's multiplier again. Let's actually increase green's value. I think we need to start focusing on green a little bit more here. Alright, well, that was a quick death. We'll increase the bar's value again. There we go. Got to a ×6 there at the end. Yeah, this is going... Increase bar duration. I don't think duration's a problem currently. We're dying too quickly. But we'll increase green's score. Since we're just going for greens, that's going to be really big. I feel like we didn't get as much there, but I guess it just depends on the luck of getting green criticals. Like, if this one was a critical, we'd get a ton right now. Alright. We could probably get, actually, that skin to make greens worth more. I think that'd probably be worth. And that's 17,000 right there. So there we go. And yeah, we'll use that skin for a little bit. Anything else we can get? We can increase the score again. And increase the chance. So now 50% chance to be a critical. And further increase heal chance. Sure. So we can keep upgrading health actually pretty easily. We should do that next. Especially since greens are now worth more. If these red criticals could heal me, that'd be great. Kind of what I was going for. Oh, but this green being a green critical, that's going to be good. Nice. Now we can come up here and increase health by quite a bit. And I get this. Oh. 69, nice. Okay. We could get more health. Let's go ahead and do that, actually. And we'll get our first upgrade of the actual multiplier being increased by again. And nice. Okay, now at this point, I can see the length of the bar mattering. So we'll increase that duration by a little bit. I think that was 10%. We could probably at this point start working towards getting, whenever we get anything collected by our tongue, we end up getting, or taking less damage. Let's see here. Further increase the value. Sure. Then increase the score from green. I do like the kind of synergy of the different colors at this point. How blue gives you the extra armor, green is giving you the extra multiplier on top of everything. It's been very clearly thought out. Okay, we're not going to get that for a little bit. But we can spawn more mini blues. Triple big blue value. Okay, that's going to be really good to get. We can max that out. Green bar affects score. That's gonna cost quite a bit, but I think we can get it. We'll also increase our armor by quite a bit. Increase our heal amount by a little bit. Yeah, I think we can actually, it's 100,000. I think we can get that pretty easily. Let's go this way, see if we can get this green. There we go. Unless there's something else we want to grab real quick. No, we want 5 million or 5 million blue for that upgrade. The reds just are not healing me. There we go. And then we'll start getting this multiplier going. And can we hit this one before it ends? Shucks. Let's see if we can get some healing. Red isn't hurting us anymore. I see, and it's only getting green during the multiplier, during the bar's active time. That actually increases it. So we want a bit more than that. So honestly, just focusing on greens might just be the play. Nice. Yeah, that was really good. So we're not going to get to that one for a little bit, actually. So we'll wait. Get more blue armor. That's just the same upgrade, just going further. Increase critical chance. Increase the multiplier more. Getting 2 upgrades at once feels pretty good. And here we go. Collecting with the ton does less damage. So now that that's a thing, it might be worth actually trying to do that now. Getting all those with the tongue. Let's try to get this green. Oh, barely ran out of the multiplier. There we go. That was a pretty good run. What else can we get here? Increase the duration. Oh, we should be increasing the green value, actually. Let's stay with blue, since we can. And our goal, I think, is still getting to... I think it's 2 million green? Whatever the upgrade is that gets us to making it so that the score is also increased. Although, we might actually have a proper game of Snake now. Let's see. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's alright. That was pretty good. That was 38 mil, 16 mil. Yeah, that's some pretty crazy high values there. Can we get this now? No. But we're getting close. Alright, what was this again? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Triple that value. Don't mind if I do. And then increase green value. Yeah, green still hurt pretty bad, but with enough blues at this point, we're getting enough armor. And criticals give twice as much armor, which I think is the big thing, and why we're taking so much less damage. Is that we're just getting so many criticals at this point. Oh. That's alright, that was still a good run. And let's max that out. Increase all color value. Oh, we can already start getting those upgrades. Alright, let's start getting those multiplier going. And also get some healing. Yeah, we're still at about half health. Even after a green multiplier run, which is pretty good. Oh, I'm gonna have to get out of here. Ah, just a little early. Well, cool. That would get 10% on that one. I think I'm actually gonna go this one. Yeah. Got more upgrades out of that. Continue increasing color based on final score, so we know that that one is absolutely huge. We'll increase the green bar duration. Alright, so let's start going through with this multiplier. We go this way. Perfect. Get out of there. Alright, we don't have as much health as we had on a previous run, but that's okay. What we can do is go down there and get some healing. Hopefully get a little bit more healing. Start another thing there. Holy, okay. That was pretty good. Let's see here. Actually, we have the one we wanted. Green bar effect score. There we go. Yeah, that's going to be really, really good. Another green bar effect score. Let's increase how much armor we're getting. I'm sure we're going to very quickly max out the score in this zone. So now that times 4 multiplier, times 5, you know, it's just going to keep going up. That actually is going to affect our score now as well. So let's just do a couple runs here and see if we can't get a maxed out score. Okay. It was a little not great on movement, but that's all right. You can see our score is pretty close to maxed out. Yep, there it is. So I think we're still able to collect stuff. It's just a matter of whether, like, how much that gets multiplied is no longer growing. But while we can, we might as well. It's going to be a little harder. Yep, there we go. Reach a times 20 combo score multiplier. And we did that. Cool. So we can further increase the value, but we can actually now get a second green and eventually unlock yellow. All right. Let's see here. Increase all color value we can now start getting. It's pretty good. Further increase the heal chance. Oh yeah, we could have gotten that a while ago. Increase the health. Okay. Anything else that we can grab? While we are out, no. To unlock this, 3,100, 300. Oh, we can definitely get RTB. Yeah, that won't be difficult to get whatsoever. Let's start getting the multiplier going. So now we're trying to hit 999,000 with everything doing increased damage. So that's going to be a little rough, but I think things also give just more in terms of value. So collecting blue is going to be really good in terms of armor. Still can't get RGB. Our progress might have slowed a little bit. We might have to go back one if we want to try to afford something like this. Yeah, now we're just missing reds. You know, we could just do a run where we just focus on reds. Well, we can maybe do a little better at focusing on reds, and maybe less focusing on eating our own tail. The multiplier wouldn't be bad to have, we just would die way too quickly. I mean, at this point we heal every time we get, not every time, but we're healing quite a bit whenever we pick up a red, so figured I'd start a multiplier. What do we get there? 89. Is that enough? It is. Unlock the first 5 skins. Okay, implies that there's more. And we will further increase armor. Anything else we can get? And this is 10 million. Alright. Well, hey, we're looking pretty good. Alright. Can we get... Yes, cool. 20% less damage now with that. Let's increase green's value. So we take 20% less damage when we actually grab it with the tongue, as opposed to just smacking it with our head like we did there. And let's just keep increasing green value. Oh, we got like no points there. Okay. So, you know what? I'm actually going to, yeah, go back 1 tier and start collecting some blues for armor. And then let's start, oh. Alright, we'll try that again. But we want to try to get as many greens as possible here. And we're probably going to end up dying. That's alright. Would love some health, but that's alright. Kind of holding on, barely. There we go. 17 million green from that. Alright. Sounds good. What is some stuff we can then start working on? Well, we can unlock yellow, or critical greens charge the bar twice as much. Yeah, we want that. Green bar increases healing at a reduced rate. Interesting. We can max that out. We need a lot more blue for that one. We can max out armor. Need more red for that one. And let's see here. Yeah, increase the green bar duration. Yeah, I think this area will be better to run for at least a little bit. Oh yeah, critical is making the multiplier ×2, which is kind of crazy. There we go. Can honestly almost max that out. Okay. We can get some blues here. We can also just straight focus greens. Get that multiplier up as high as we can. Get some healings from the reds. Oh. Alright. Let's see here. Can we end up maxing that out? No, not quite. But we can get another one on that. And... but we can further increase the armor that blue adds. Might not be a bad idea to start going for yellow at this point. Times 13 multiplier ain't bad. I think the highest I saw was like 19 that we got up to. So we could definitely get to there. And wrap around. This is why it's nice that it spawns multiple greens. Otherwise that one over there would have just been trapped for a while. And we go around, we grab those. And we can grab that one. And we'll come up here and grab that one. And that's gonna kill me. That's alright. That was a pretty good run. Alright, let's further increase blue armor. We can increase the healing amount. Heal chance. Yeah, we'll go ahead and max that one out. Max that out. Let's see here. How much is this? 10? So we can max that out. And then unlock yellows. Here's an achievement. And it just keeps going. Increase yellow value, increase yellow score. Collecting with the tongue does even less damage. Increase tongue length. Interesting. Yep, keep on increasing based on final score. That's going to be really big. Keep increasing chance. So that's going to get us up to 65, 70, 75, 80, which is going to be pretty big. Keep on increasing health. Oh, and we have new skins. Increase yellow value by 50%. Not bad. Okay, so... our yellows, yeah, yellows are going to show up on the previous ones as well, so... I wonder what the shtick with yellows are. Are they always 1300? They seem to be. The tricky thing is that we're not going to be able to absolutely blast through upgrades, because the game knows that we have a whole bunch of multipliers at this point. Oh, well, that could have been better. That's alright. What if we go to tier 5 at this point? Oh, yellow is like half our health bar. Okay. Yeah. So that gave us 91,000. Oh, there's a shop. Oh, I see. This takes us right back. So we got 91,000 from that one. Let's see. I guess we did upgrade, so it's hard to actually measure what a difference this will be. Let's see here. Can we get that one? There we go. Yeah, that was way better. Collected yellows increase all color value. Don't mind if I do. That's pretty good. All right. Also is nice because one green starts the thing as well. So That's, yeah, man. These multipliers are kind of getting crazy now. Okay. Increase yellow score, 9 to 18. That's, yep, that's good. Difference there. Increase all color value. Let's start a multiplier going. And then we will just start working on this. Get everything going. There we go. Perfect. How much is this again? That's in the millions. Okay. Yeah, let's make our health kind of crazy. And make it so that critical strike happens more often. How much is this? 5 mil. Okay. That's 500,000, and that's 50 mil. Okay. Let's work on upgrading yellow at this point. Let's come down here, grab that yellow, grab that one. And the yellow multiplier lasts for the entire time, as opposed to the green that has to kind of build up. Pretty good. We'll increase yellow score, increase yellow value, increase green value, gain a second life. Ooh, okay. Do less damage if we grab it with the tongue. Which we will then try to do exclusively. Except when we don't, of course. That was pretty good, I think. Yep. Increase yellow score again. We'll max out value. And then start increasing, yeah, the yellow multiplier. Yeah, just that one upgrade is insane. It's already at a ×2 multiplier. Everything we get is worth twice as much. Nice. Could do that. Could also increase all color value. Let's see some of the things up here. Increase heal amount. Keep increasing our... Oh, max out heal chance. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and grab that health. And then let's see how we do at tier 5. Probably not going to be that hot. We might need a max out heal chance to actually get here. Yeah, I feel like we didn't do too much better there. All of those are already upgraded. Well, we've done some pretty good stuff here, but I think I'm going to go ahead and leave this off for this episode. Not sure how long this game is, but I'll play it till I beat it. So if you liked the video, feel free to leave a like, hit subscribe, leave a comment. Any of those channel interactions help. All of them are great. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.